Hey, what's up, guys? It's LDJ here, and welcome back to the Severn Vale United career mode. It's episode 2, but it's really episode 1 because we're finally getting into the start of our League 2 season, our inaugural season. And today we're going to be doing a couple of things, mainly playing the first couple of games of the season. But before we get into that, we've got some news to cover before we get into the beginning of the season. Good evening, Severn Valley. This is the Cavalier Chronicle. After a summer of ambition, Severn Vale United steps into League 2 with hope in their hearts, but how will the first month unfold? Tough fixtures, growing pains, unfortunate injuries, and moments of magic, all coming up soon. From training ground whispers to matchday roars, welcome to episode 2 of the Severn Vale United career mode. As you guys just heard in the Cavalier Chronicle, which is what I'm going to be doing in the beginning of episodes to kind of recap what happened in the previous episode and also give a sneak peek into what's happening in the current episode. So yeah, stay tuned for those. But as you guys just heard, we are going to be sending out 3 scouts to their destinations to look for some, talent to help build up our squad, because our squad is pretty threadbare right now. For the first couple of assignments, I am personally going to pick the nations, and I think you guys already heard, I'm sending them out to England, Scotland, and Ireland for the first 3 months. I kind of always like to send my scouts for the first missions to nations that are around or near the nations that my club is based in. I like to get homegrown talent first before branching out into other nations, and I also wanted to just pick these nations and get them out the way so that you guys can drop some suggestions on where we should send our scouts in the upcoming episodes. So once these 3 months are done and we've collected as many youth players as we can, it'll be up to you guys, my scouts in the comments, to pick up to send new nations for us to scout. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas on where we should scout next, definitely drop them down in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up our scouts, send them on their way, and then we're going to get into our first game of the season. Okay, so since I had a bit of money after selling all the original players in the squad, I released some and then I sold some. So I had a bit of money. I guess I spawned in with a 5-star scout. I didn't buy T-Power. Don't even know what his first name is. I may change the names of these scouts if I'm able to, other names or whatever. If you guys have any suggestions for scout names, definitely let me know. But yeah, these are our scouts: T-Power, J Raynon, and C Lombardi. So we're gonna go ahead and send T-Power out to England because he's got the highest rating. I want to get some good Brits in the squad. I didn't think this far ahead. I can select up to 4 positions. I definitely want a center back. I know I need some wingers. Get some wingers in there. And then CDM. That's what we'll do. All right. So he's in England. Rainison is going to go to Republic of Ireland. Maybe I'll do goalkeeper. And then last but not least, C Lombardi is going to go to Scotland. He's going to go to Scotland. Try and find us some, big Scots. I'm gonna also have him look for some center backs, then pick up a striker too, and I think that's all we'll do for Scotland. And yeah, that's all we'll do. So yeah, those are our scouting missions and stuff. They'll come back every month. We'll check it out and see what we can find. Now let's get into what our actual youth academy looks like. So this is my first time actually looking at this screen, seeing what we have, and we've got some players with some decent potential already, it looks like. I don't know if you guys remember from episode 1, my rule is that I can only promote 3 of these guys to the first team squad a season, so I have to be really selective. And if that means they get upset and want to go to a different club because I've already promoted 3 people, that's just the way it has to happen. But let's see, we've got these 2 goalkeepers are really interesting. We got Harrison Steele. He's only 5'11" and he's 17. Don't know how much more he's gonna grow. So while he's got a good rating, he's not the height that I like for my goalkeeper. So maybe we promote him and sell him, and then that means we can promote another one and he wouldn't count to 3. I don't know yet. He's gonna stay in there. Now Daniel Herman. This is what I like to see. 6'7". That guy is massive. His potential is not as good as Steele's, but he's huge and they're about the same rating already. So yeah, he might be one of the ones to get picked up. He's already technically our best goalkeeper because our highest rated goalkeeper is Enrique and he's 58 rated. This guy's 64 rated. So yeah,
Herman, I don't know, but whatever his name is, he might get promoted ASAP. And we got Finley Smart, got high potential, but he's a 50 rated right now. Says he's a center back / left back. He's probably more of a left back. 4-star skill moves as a center back is crazy. And then we've got Esteval Caero, a striker. He's got a playstyle already, Trickster. I like that. 66 rated. He's our best striker, straight out the academy. Left-footed. He can get mentored by Ronald, take up after Ronald, and him and Sean can fight for that starting striker position. So already we have some candidates for who can get promoted. I think I might actually release some of these players like Finley. We got to be selective. I know we're not the greatest club, but I'm gonna release some of these guys who don't have the greatest potentials. See, like, I want to keep Vasco, but like, I'll keep him in here. These are the 3 guys I'm gonna keep for now. Not gonna promote any of them yet because I want to keep those 3 slots. I want to be selective. But yeah, it's looking like Esteval and Harrison Steele are going to be 2 of the guys who joined the first team sooner rather than later. But that's the youth academy. Hopefully we can get some youth reports soon and build up our youth academy and build up our squad. Now it's time to get into our first game of the season against Crewe Alexandra. Before we get into the game, I just wanted to show you guys this. Luis Adame, he's not our captain, but he's like our star youth player. And he says, thanks to the fans who've come along to our preseason games. Big boost having you behind me. Camber Nadir is hating. Don't know why he's hating, but you know, Tommy and Dexter appreciate our guy. That's Luis. He's going to be at this club hopefully for a long time. He may move abroad because he's got high potential. It's just, is he going to realize it? Now, let's get into that first game. This is how Crewe Alexandra is likely to line up, playing a 5 at the back with the 2 in the midfield and 3 up top. And we're going to line up this way. Let's get into the first game of the season. First game of the season. Fans are excited. The lads are a bit nervous for this one. I can feel it. A lot of these players' first game at this level. But it's our time to show everyone that we belong here. Look at that strength from Kevin. He stays in the gym. Hector drops one player. Hector's going. He finds Ronald. Oh, unlucky. I'm going to get off to a great start. I want to get an early goal. You know, settle the nerves. Come on, boys. Let's win the ball back. Let's get an early goal. Early shot on target. Kevin, locked down. He's going to be so immense for us this season. Unlucky. Just because my son's starting every game doesn't mean I'm not going to be tough on him too, like every other player. He's got to work just as hard to stay in the squad. Good tackle, Duff. Here we go. Escamilla on the turn. Ooh, gets his pocket picked. Uh-oh, now we're up against it. Stop the ball. Oh, Enrique's got that covered. Eric on the ball. Finds Ronald. Can Ronald turn? Eric. And Hector can't pick that up. We play really well. Like, even though it's counterattack, we have like a gegenpress going on. And Hector pick one out. Ooh, good shot, good shot. Gotta test the keeper early. See what he's got. All right. Oh, Ronald's through. We can find him. Find Jackson. Jackson turns his man. Get a shot off, lad. Oh, what a save. The 16-year-old's a live wire from that left wing. We have this game, man. We're all over them. The nerves have settled. The players belong here. They know they belong here. We just need to get that first goal. Can we find Ronald? Can we find Ronald? Oh, ref. What a tackle, actually. Ronald doesn't have that quick step, but if we can just get a shot off with him, it's most likely gonna go in. Hector's on the ball, driving forward. We find Wagner. Oh, he gets stopped again. He's not strong enough yet. He's still just a kid. All right, going into halftime, we just need that final pass, that final shot to come off. Let's see if anyone needs to get subbed off. I was saying Eric and Luis are at a 5.85. Luis has been a little invisible, but Eric, I feel like Eric's had a good game. So we're not going to make any changes at halftime. Let's see fitness-wise, though. Yeah, we're not going to make any changes at halftime, but if things aren't going well, we may get Sean on for Ochoa, and we may get Kuczynski on for Adame. Second half kicks off, and we want to get off to a good start. We need a goal. Didn't get that early goal in the first half, but there's still time. Jackson skirts past his man. Can you hit the byline? Can you hit the byline? You can. Can you find Hector at the edge of the box? Can Hector curl one? And Booth makes the save. Good save. Great shot in this ball. That's us, Kevin. They can't outjump you. You stay in the gym. Here we go. Hit Hector. Oh, let's go, Jackson. Let's go, Jackson. What a save. Wow. Jackson should really score there, but what a save. Point blank. Their goalkeeper is having a great game. They're very good defensively. They got nothing going forward, but they're very good defensively. Uh-oh. That's us. Good job, Eric. Ronald, we need a run. We need a run, son. Jones on the ball. You can find Duffy for a cross. He's through. He's through. Oh, I couldn't find the cutback. I couldn't find a cutback. Manager's talking to Dean Guile. Maybe he wants to come on. We're gonna make a sub as well. Eskimi is a bit gassed. We can get Dean in. I think that's all we'll do for right now. We're having a nice spell of possession here. But Kevin comes up with the ball, and now we break. This is what we like to do. We suck with possession, make them commit players forward. Jackson, get through your man. Unlucky, unlucky. We still got it. We still got it. Ronald, turn your man. Turn him. Have a shot. What? That's what Ronald Ochoa can do. That's what he can do. That's our number 9. Wow. Just wow. He still got it. He still got it. He's retiring at the end of the season. His legs are gone, but he still got it. What a goal. Already contender for goal of the season, and it's our first goal of the season. Top bins, upper 90. Jones is loving it. The crowd's loving it. Kicking things off with taking the lead in our first game of the season. Last 25 minutes of the game, we're bringing on Max Kuczynski and Jesus Adame. Luis Adame is going into the cam position, see if he can get some more influence on the game. Jackson's not had the greatest game, I will say that, but he's young. And he's our only left winger at the moment, so it's not like he's going to lose his spot. But there's some kids in the academy. If we come out of this 1-0 win, I'll be okay with that. You know, first game of the season against a strong opponent. They're really good defensively. It took a wonder goal for us to score. 4 minutes of added time. It's plenty of time for one more chance for us if we can stop all. Kevin saw blood. Let's go. Jackson's on the ball. He's just going to run. Run the clock out. Oh, find Ronald. And we get a final equalizer. Let's go. I don't know why I said equalizer. I meant dagger. And that's the dagger. Ronald Ochoa with the dagger. He goes and hugs the manager. He knows what it means to the fans. Severn United kicking off the season with a W. 2 goals from Ronald, that man, Ochoa. We're gonna miss him when it's time for him to retire at the end of the season. But for now, we're gonna love the goals while they're still here. What a showing from the lads. What a showing. 2-0. We were in control the entire game. May have to bump the difficulty up to ultimate, but we're gonna enjoy that first win of the season. And all the attention's gonna be on that man. 3 attempts, 2 goals. He's just clinical. He's just clinical. Look at the fans, man. This is what they deserve. Bringing football to Severn Valley. Okay, so we won our first game. Ronald Ochoa, our aging striker who's retiring at the end of the season, notched 2 goals and propelled us to a win against Crewe, Alexandra. And it seems like our performance might have turned some heads. Seems like a couple of scouts might have been in the stands because Kevin Yevas just got an offer for a transfer from, looks like New England Revolution want to sign him. 730,000. It's 20,000 shy of the 25% threshold. If it was 750,000, I would have had to sell Kevin, or I would have had to waste my veto. So luckily they didn't put in a right offer, so I'm gonna go ahead and reject this. But it seems like Kevin Yevas is turning heads. We did get a clean sheet last game, and he did have a great game. So that might be the reason why. If we keep playing like that for the rest of the season, it may be harder and harder to keep hold of some of these players. Before we get into our next game, I'm gonna go ahead and read this message from Haynes. Let's see what he has to say. He's upset that we left him out. Keep working on your game. I don't know what he wants me to say. You're not one of the OGs. I didn't make him, so he's not really got priority to start right now. Even though he is a 64 overall, he's gonna have to play. But yeah, I don't know what to tell him. I think that's all of our alerts and stuff. We're gonna get into the next game versus Bromley FC. Come on, Severn. This is how Bromley are expected to line up. a 4-2-3-1 flat with midfielders instead of wingers. Hopefully it's not as tough as it was facing Crewe's 5 at the back. We might have won that game 2-0, but one of those goals was a last minute goal and they played really good defense throughout that game. So hopefully we get a little bit more joy in the attack against Bromley FC. We're going to line up like this against Bromley. We're going to have Enrique starting goal. He kept a clean sheet, so see no need to change the goalkeeper. Lucas still starts at right center back, even though he's a bit tired. We got Lindsay next to him. We got Malcolm coming in for Jones because Jones the third is a bit tired and he asked me personally for a rest. I'm not going to overwork my son, so he's going to start on the bench today. We got Kevin Yevas, the man who's in high demand right now at left back. We got Eric Escamilla in midfield. Right next to him is Jesus Adame. We got Hector Limon in the cam spot. We got Sean Meyer coming in for his first start as Ronald Ochoa is not fully fit for this game. We've got Robert Duffy on the right, and we've got Maxim Kuczynski taking over for Jackson Wagner, who didn't have the best of first games, starting at left wing. Let's go Severn Vale. I've just realized that this is a Carabao Cup game. Didn't even realize this wasn't a league game. So, yeah, hopefully we can progress in the cup. I don't have too much of an emphasis on the cup this season. We are still trying to get our footing. If we can make a run, we can make a run, but I'm not going to hinge our season's progress on it. Luis on the ball. Oh, what? They're flying in challenges. Referee. Can we watch that? Oh no. Luis is down. Luis is down. Luis, you gotta get up, buddy. Can we at least score from this? Oh no. Okay, at least he gets a yellow card because that was a crazy tackle. I hope Luis's injury is not too bad. He's picked up a knock. He's taking this corner though. He puts in a good ball. Unlucky. He finds Luis. Luis has got a knock. Oh, they're targeting him. Referee. They're targeting my star boy. They know he's got talent. We're gonna keep an eye on that injury of his. Hopefully it goes away. He's a tough guy, but that tackle he suffered was definitely a tough one. Our passes aren't really connecting anymore. Oh, and Kevin's out of position. Kevin fell asleep. I think the transfer rumors are getting in his head a little bit. Here we go. Can we find Sean? Sean might be through. Sean's through. Finish Sean. Oh, he hits the post. Referee, they're killing Luis. Oh, can Luis score? Shut them up. Good shot. They're racking up the yellow cards over there. They're targeting Luis like their coach is a dirty player. I might have to rush the pitch. No, I have to check the replay on this. That tackle should be a red card. He's off his feet. He's off his feet. 2 foot into my guy. Oh, look at this. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. That's a red card. No way, referee. He's late and he studs up. And they're targeting my injured player. That should be a red card. Good tackle. Good tackle, Lindsay. Can we send Max on a run? Max, good job. Good take. You're through. You're through. You're through. Have a shot. Oh, what a save. That's 2 shots on target for the boys. Bromley has more possession, but we've got some fight in us. Luis is still fighting for balls. I love that, to see that from the kid. He's gonna have to come out though. Need to wrap him in bubble wrap for the league. His brother, Jesus Adame, is going to come in. And that's the only change we're making at half. Come on, Severn Vale. Yeah, the team is just very different when Ronald's not in. We don't have the cutting edge. Kevin lockdown. Show them why those transfer proposals are warranted. Good job. Way to get out of that. Harper with the passing. They're really killing my players. They're trying to kill my players, ref. I can't tell. It might be Jesus Adame. They don't like the Adames, apparently. They're really trying to kill my midfielders. We gotta make a change. Someone's gotta come out. Eric's gas. Dean Giles gonna come in. We just don't have anybody. Duffy just wanted some payback over there. This is almost like a derby, it feels like. Tackles are so heated. Malcolm's just cleared somebody out. We might take a loss in this game, lads. It's not looking good for us. Good tackle. Ref's not calling it. Love to see it. Dean Guile on the ball. Can he pick a pass? Nope, he can't find Max. And that's it. 1-0 loss and 2 injuries in a cup game nonetheless. That's a tough one to swallow. I feel like we could have won that game. We had 2 chances I feel like should have been goals. Both at Sean's feet. Match facts. Our XG was 2.0. Theirs was 1.9. So we at least deserved a draw. That's unlucky. Let's check the performance. 6.2 from Max. 6.8 from Sean. 7.2. 7.1. Eric didn't have a great game. Kevin played better than a 6.1. And then our defense played pretty well. Like we just needed to finish. We didn't play bad. Like we got a couple 7s in here. 6.9. We just weren't clinical enough. On to the next match. I've got bad news. Jesus Adame has broken his toe and he's out for 2 months. And to make matters worse, Luis Adame sprained his knee and he's out for 3 weeks. So that's 2 midfielders we've just lost in the span of 1 game. So what do we have in the academy? None of these guys are center midfielders. Doesn't even make sense to promote any of them and waste one of our slots. Oof, I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's configure the squad. Let's see if we can get something going. It's probably going to have to be Dean stepping into a starting position. And we're going to have 2 goalkeepers on the bench. That's what we're going to have to rock, I guess, for the next game against Colchester United in 3 days. So, with those 2 injuries to the Adame brothers, we are playing a very short-handed side up against Colchester. I'm actually going to go ahead and sim this match. It's our 2nd game of the season, and we're just going to go ahead and sim it. We got out of there without an injury. We only lost 1-0. It is what it is. 28% possession though is not what I want to see. On to the next one. And for our next game, we're up against Notts County. After 2 games in League 2, they're actually top of the table. So I'm going to go ahead and sim this one just because I want to play the last game of the month, which is against Harrogate Town. Not sure how you say it. I think they're below Notts County and more on our level, so I feel like that would make for a better game to play. So we're just gonna go ahead and quick sim this one, see if we can get a result. And we just lose barely. Hector Limon scored, Hector and Ronald scored, so that's 3 goals for Ronald this season and 1 goal for Hector. Hector's off the mark. You know, we barely lost that game. It took an 84th minute winner for them to pull out that win. Sean came in for Jackson on the left wing just to see if we can get any more goals in the squad, and we did happen to score 2, but it wasn't enough to beat Notts County as McGoldrick and Jota had a crazy game with Edwards and Palmer providing a bit of spark for them in the midfield. Now, into the last game of the month against Harrogate Town. Okay, so actually I was wrong about Harrogate Town being near us in level. They're actually in 3rd place, so not quite 1st place like Notts County was, but they're no slouch either. We almost got a point against Notts County, so maybe we can get a point, or maybe we can even get 3 points against Harrogate. Let's see. Up the Cavaliers! Come on, Severn Vale! And let's get started. We're playing in our 3rd kit this game. I like how it looks on pitch with the black and the maroon red wine shorts. Let's go. Duffy's through. Can we find Ronald? What can Ronald do? Oh, you can't turn this man. Ronald already has 3 goals this season, you know. 3 goals, 3 goals in 3 games is GOAT-worthy numbers. Let's see. Ochoa? Oh, but Jackson with the pieces. Oh, off Ronald's deflected shot. Jackson picks up the pieces and he's offside. He's offside anyways. But you gotta at least put that on target, man. Like, Jackson, I'm giving you chances, brother. Oh, find Max. Max, finish. Oh, right before he's about to pull the trigger, they make a great tackle. That could have been Max's 1st goal for the season. Let's get them out the box. Let's get out. Oh, Enrique, what a save. That almost gave me a heart attack. Thought it was gonna go through his legs. Uh-oh. What a save, Enrique. What a save. And we clear. Can Jackson win? He can't. Referee! He's literally just headbutted Jackson. I know he's small, but come on. Come on, lads. Let's get a goal. Win that ball. Win that ball, Jones. That's us. Stop the cross, at least. Luca's got that all day. Oh, Luca? Oh, they have punched us in the mouth with that one. I thought Luca had this ball in the air. All right, lads. Bit of adversity. I really think Luca should win that header. It's a scrappy goal, near post finish. Come on, guys. I don't think we deserve to be down here. Oh, Enrique's keeping us in this game. Come on, lads. Win the ball in the air. No second balls. That's where they're getting us right now. On these second balls. Jones out. I'm telling you, they're getting us on these second balls. Jones the third is at fault. I'm really disappointed with the 2 goals because they're just both of them avoidable. Going into halftime 2-0 down. Harrogate is in 3rd place. Losing here away from home would not be the worst result in the world, but both of their goals I feel like could have been avoided. We're not playing poorly. We just need to cut out some of those individual mistakes. Let's go Severn. All right, boys, it's time to wake up. This is League 2. This isn't five-a-side. This isn't Sunday League. The big boy leagues. Oh, and they're through. And Wecken Enrique. What a save, Enrique. I don't know who you guys have player of the episode so far, but for me, it's Enrique. Come on. We have numbers. Come on, Duffy. Get there. Let's go. Let's go. Duffy with the finish. And we've pulled one back. Robert Duffy rolling back the clock. The scrappy Irishman picks up a loose ball, drives into the box, and finishes with his weak foot. What a finish. We're right in this, lads. We're right in this. That's exactly what I wanted. Get a goal early. Then we have the rest of the half to get one or two more. Way to fight for that, Duffy. Way to lead by example as well. Maybe Jackson can learn a thing or two from you. Duffy's taking over. Duffy's taking over this game. Eric, have a pop. Never mind. Don't ever do that again. Hold here. We're good. We're good. Eric, help out. Good job, Kevin. Interception. Find Ronald. Jackson, run through that back line. Oh, his dribbling's just not tight enough yet. Good tackle, Eric. Here we go. No one's open. Duffy. I wanted to get Dean in, but we haven't had a chance. Uh-oh. What a save, Enrique. Get up, get up, get up. Okay, we're making our sub here. I'm going to take Max out. Dude, you know what? I'm going to push me up. We're going to bring Malcolm on. And then Miles on for Jackson. We got about 13 minutes left to win this game. Enrique is keeping us in it. Putting myself in midfield is a bit of a risk, but we'll see how it comes off. Oh, Hector's through. Hector, you have to score. That should have been the goal. That should have been the equalizer. If we lose this game, I'm going to be so upset. We had multiple chances to tackle. Come on. Come on. Get the ball up quickly. Get the ball up quickly. Find Miles. All right. This is it. Can you find Ronald? Ronald? No! That was it. If there's anyone who's going to get the ball there, it's Ronald. 9 times out of 10, he bags that. I think I coached a draw at least. I'm at a loss for words. It's promising signs, you know. Both of their goals were not created out of, you know, great play or anything. It was 2 individual errors off headers. We had multiple chances to score. They had a lot of shots on target. 13 shots. Enrique did save us a lot this game. I will say that. 9 shots on target. Enrique made 9 saves. That's +1 to his potential. And it is officially deadline day, but since I can't make any transfers, we're probably just going to skip all the way through it. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys with episode 2, a pretty eventful one actually. Let's check our results and then we'll check out the table as well. Actually, let's check the table first. Okay, so after 4 games in League 2, we sit in 18th place with 3 points. Not the greatest start to our title charge, but not the absolute worst either. We have 1 win that came in our first game of the season and 3 losses. One of those losses could have been a draw, and another one of those losses could have been a win, or at least a draw. There's promising things. The table is not telling the full story. Let's look ahead to next month. We've got a cup game against Doncaster, we got Salford, we got Chesterfield, we've got Cheltenham, and we've got MK Dons. Should be a jam-packed September. Hopefully we get some scouting reports so we can add some players to the squad. I may amend my rule for at least for this first season to add 5 youth players to the first team 11 just because our squad is so thin. But if you guys want me to keep it on 3 so it's harder, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely keep it that way. And yeah, if we lose another game though, we're gonna have to spin the bad wheel, which I will be showcasing in the next episode. This has been episode 2 of the Severn Vale United career mode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video as it really helps my channel out. Comment below if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay up to date with the series. I've been LDJ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.